World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. Eric's knight was captured by the Lich King, or a surprise business trip or something like that. Basically the same thing. So we are out here on our own today. Although we won't be alone for long, so we're going to be trying to do at least one more dungeon here. We've got, very specifically, a achievement we're looking for. Looking for more. We just need 4 more random people. So as long as they aren't any of the 6 that we went with previously, just in any random heroic dungeon that we finish, should finish that. Then there's this one, which is 5 times as many dungeons, essentially. Title the Patient. My goodness. I wonder if we're going to do 5 times as many dungeons. It's unlikely. We will start over here at the where you exchange all the things place. We've got some currencies here. We've got the Emblems of Triumph, which I was kind of confusing with the Emblems of Frost. We have 13 of those. I think it was only from dungeons or something. The first dungeon that we did. The quest line through the new 3 dungeons, basically. And it seems like these only come from the weekly raid quests, and then probably just raids in general. Probably just the last raid, even. So we're getting Emblems of Triumph from things that we're actually doing here. Like the Group Finder quest and the daily quest and all that. So we're technically getting more of these. And we're also getting Defiler's Scourge Stones from the bosses we're fighting in the Gamma version. So that's not a Sidereal Essence, that's from Beta. There's so many different currencies here. It's a situation. I want to see what we can do about this. We had 14 Sidereal Essences from before. And that's with this guy. He sells things for like 15. Which could be an idea. But of course we need 1 more. That only comes from Beta. So technically we buy some Crusader Orbs if we don't get 1 more of these. Let's see if there's anything in here we could get for 1 more. We got rings, which is pretty good. It's a decent level ring. Comparatively, we get something in here. Maybe. Also looking at a thrown weapon here. Now we've got a decent thrown weapon with this gun we got. But this is a higher level thing here. More or less. There's a wand we can't have. And these go up to 19 and that's too much. Probably not going to get that many more. And then even more expensive, even more expensive. And then weapons at 38, which are just way better than what we have. But that's a lot. That's a lot. We got 1 more here, we can get something. Is gonna hit, attack, arm penetration. Wrists and thrown and wrist. Hands, too expensive. Guys, just buy some of these. Here's a cape. It's definitely something. It's got less strength though. It's got sockets. That's something. Necklaces. Rings. One of these could be a reasonable upgrade. They're all $239. We also have to remember we have a bunch of the other things here too. But one thing I want to check out is what we can get from the new Scourge Stones. This guy here. I found there's a Scourge Stone exchange.
Press on.
These are expensive things. I mean, just buy a Sidereal Essence with the Scourge Stone. That's perfect. So if we decide we want to go that route, we do have the option. That is 1 for 1. That's decent. And then we get a Primordial Serenite. That's the thing that we're talking about in some of the quests there. Apparently that costs 1,400 gold, so that's gonna be less of a thing we could go mine and more of a end of the raid special thing for high level crafting. A Trophy of the Crusade for 20. And then 38 and 30 for these. Also pretty good. What else we got in here? We got wrists, feet, some belts, some boots. All pretty good stuff. There's a shield. Doesn't seem to really be any rhyme or reason to the order these things are in. Here's a staff for 76 of those. My goodness. It's basically like 76 bosses then. There's a ranged weapon. There's a lot of stuff in here. Two-handed polearm. Not quite. Yeah, probably not going to get these. Here's a two-handed axe. It's pretty good. But of course it also costs 76 of these and we have 7. So, not really going to happen right now. It's a cape. Yeah, basically, in this store, the only thing we'd realistically possibly use is this. But that does mean we can get more sidereal essences, which opens up more in that store. Or we can save up, get a few more of these and get one of these for just a bit of gold. Less excited about that, so probably won't do that. Yeah, if we combine these, we have 21 currently sidereal essences.
Another time.
So that's worth noting.
How may I help?
These are emblems of heroism guy. You have other emblems. These are heirlooms, which bind to account. Those cost heroism. There's a heroism guy. Regale. Valor, Triumph, Conquest. Here is Frost.
My goods are of the highest quality.
He's got very expensive things. 264 level, my goodness. A skeleton key, which is a trinket with 228 stamina. And used to absorb a whole bunch of damage. Wow. We got all kinds of stuff in here. What else we got? There's a thrown weapon, 264. Yeah, I'm sure there's just piles. Everything in here is going to be better than what we have. As long as we get the right ones, of course. 95 of these to get a chest plate. Got some gloves. A noose as a belt. Wild. There's one of those Primordial Serenite. Only 23. And gladiator stuff. Doesn't look like there's really any weapons in here. That's one of the things we could really go for. But I think a thrown weapon doesn't quite count. You want to get your weapons from actual drops and stuff.
Good luck, friend.
It seems like the Gamma dungeons have basically the same drops as the beta ones did. But still, our weapons are only 225 here. We've gotten some better stuff than that. Kinda. We got a few things. Conquerors. Heroes. All the different class-specific drops and all that. Anyways. We can also look at the new ranged weapon we got here. Since we were so quick to leave previously. Previously we had this bow here. Which, I mean, still looks nice. I'm just gonna keep this. We ended up needing this off of another person that would have gotten an upgrade from it. And just immediately replace it with this. It's a gun. You know what, also, we should probably get ammunition that's gonna work with this. That'd probably be a smart plan. Let's find a ammunition vendor here, too. So now that we know we can definitely get these sidereal essences from the Scourge stones, we're not as worried about doing a beta dungeon, which probably wouldn't have happened anyway, so that's okay. Let us look at the calendar invites. The calendar's being a giant mess most of the time. Just doesn't show until you log back in and come back later. Doesn't show what events you've placed down, doesn't show what other people have invited you to events. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Anyways, we can go do a dungeon, I suppose. But, I mean, we're probably not going to use our gun during the dungeon, since we're not the tank, and we would not want to be drawing any aggro during a dungeon as a DPS. Generally frowned upon. Sell a few things here. Got some grays. Got this staff that we don't need. Can't really trade or disenchant it. It looks like that. No, it's a staff. We'll sell that. 26 gold. That's alright. Spire of Withering Dreams. Goodbye. We'll keep this for now. Keep the cloth, I guess. Or just sell it. Or just make some more bandages here. That's also good. We have the technology. Just lose a bunch of money, though. Production. We're not super concerned about money. Realistically. We need an extra one. We can put it in the bank, it's fine. Head to the bank, yeah. We could be doing a lot of this while waiting in queue, but then it might pop and it's gonna be a situation. We got a whole bunch of these in here. It's one extra bandage. Remind us what that's for. Here's more frostweave. Yeah, we got a lot of frostweave. That's working out. These one bracers here. That's the whole situation.
See you later.
Probably change up the DPS set here. Save this as this with the new gun. I guess I want to save it with the ammo. That is... Okay. Need to find a ammo vendor then. There's probably one around here somewhere. A ranged weapon shop. Here is leather, magic. There's a lot of shops here in Dalaran. Should be able to find some bullets. We don't need any fancy bullets or anything. Just regular old bullets. Range. First aid, leather, clockwork, prospecting. Probably not gonna be in the leather. This is more leather armor.
Can I help you?
And leather training.
Be careful.
They got a lot of different leatherworking guys. Lots of different stuff in all the other professions. Enchanting, engineering stuff. This is blacksmithing. Plate armor and shields. Oh, the magic and the melee kind of guys. Found a garden ass gun. Inventory guys. Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
And that's points of interest. Vendors. General goods. Could be in general goods. That's probably. Glorious goods in southern Dalaran. All the general goods you can need.
You have a great day.
We might have saw that. Not too often, but you're switching up the ranged weapon here. General goods. Smoke curiosities. Arsenal absolute. Glorious goods. Trade
Good day to
supplies. Not quite.
Safe travels.
What are you looking for?
There we go. Here's some stuff. We go for. I mean, these are the same price. We might as well get the slightly better ones. Frostbite bullets. There you go.
Have a good one.
These. In here. Okay. I guess they're already in here. We just have the arrows on us. I guess we're gonna sell the arrows then. Wicked arrows. Not as good,
You
anyways.
need something?
We get the better arrows if we ever do that again. Yeah, these were pretty cheap. That'll be another space here. So that should be good.
Safe travels.
Now we can save this new setup with this gun. DPS, save. Okay. Overdue. There you go. So now this is no longer in that. That's alright. One thing I did want to also check out here is the tank setup here. Because we do have a new gun here, which is obviously way better. To compare it to how it looked in the tank setup. With the full look here, switch into all the tank business. Make everything look right. We can more accurately compare things. And equip the tank set. Be in defensive stance. There you go. Yeah, the tank stuff's not quite as good overall. But now, we've got this with this axe here. If you compare here, it's way better in everything, including stamina, but we do lose some defense rating, which may or may not be a problem. Defense, defense. We're looking, I think the most important thing that we need to get to a certain point is critically hit. So here the defense, decreasing the chance to be hit and critically hit by 4.96. I think we're like right on the threshold or something, so we probably want that to say 5%. This dodge rating, parry rating, block, and the block stops damage. We got no resilience. That's kind of a PvP business. I think we really want this to be slightly higher, which we can accomplish in a few ways here. We do have the other trinket we had before, which just on equip gives more defense rating. We could switch out either of the two that we currently have. We've got the Bright Brew Charm here, 170 stamina. And then the Brew Maiden, which doesn't really seem to do too much, has a 10-minute cooldown. And then also the Seal here, which is 164 stamina. And on use does more parry rating, which is also nice. So, of the two, I'd say we probably want the parry rating more. That's actually potentially useful. Maybe just switch this back on here. The on use of this one's not too important. Increase maximum health for 15 seconds. You don't get to like keep it or anything, so switch that on here. I guess our defense up to 5.64% right there. That's better. Then with that, I think we could probably switch on the gun here for more damage, strength, stamina, crit, haste. It seems like a solid plan. Oh, the difference here is much less than the difference between the two trinkets. It's only minus 19 defense rating for 26 stamina. The defense rating also is helping a bit here. Increasing dodge, block, and parry. There's the straight up extra damage here too. And stamina. It's gonna be a bit of a diminishing return here, like it says there, before diminishing returns. use this here. It's just so much better, too. It's just really so much better. This is 174, and this is 225. That alone gets us much bigger numbers here. This is still at 5.48%, so that should still be more than better. More than good enough. Let's save this at the tank side here. I just don't really think this axe is useful. Guess it really depends on what we got going for us, but I don't think the difference of 19 defense rating. We can keep it for now. If we get other pieces that we need to switch out that have less defense rating for some reason, in theory it could still be useful. But overall, I think that should work. In theory, at least. Save this as the new tank setup here. Very good. Okay, now we got new orange weapon here. Put this in the bank. Probably put this in the bank too. Give ourselves some more inventory space to play with. And the old bow here too. I can go to the bank. Probably want to switch back to DPS here. Would be good. Definitely don't want to try to be tanking a Gamma dungeon. That'd be a mistake, is what that would be. DPS, especially with the even worse gear that we have for the tanking, and skill. Don't forget skill. We also lack quite a bit of that. Anyways, let's get to the bank here. Do need to find out if Eric's Knight has disenchanting. There's always switching between accounts.
How are you?
Not a huge deal either way. These all down here for now. Got some more Dragonfin fillets, that'll be good. More of our elixirs of mighty strength. And runic healing potions and crusty flatbreads. Probably need to go and get some more elixirs of protection. Mighty defense, maybe. These are good for a bunch of stuff. Got a whole pile of things in here. That's great. That's great. Anyways,
Have a good one.
put this back on. We're still kind of working on that reputation here. We're very, very close to Exalted with the Worm Rest Accord. That's great. Technically, we could get a different one on after that, since I don't think there's any benefit for going through the last 1,000 of Exalted. We're probably not going to notice that we did it anyways. We're very, very far away from getting anything else to Exalted here. Kirin Tor, or the Knight's Ebon Blade, or the Archon Crusade.
You need something?
We got the tabards now. And we might as well put it into something. Get the Kirin Tor one out here. If we notice that we get Exalted with the Worm Rest Accord, it's only like 200 and a bit here. So, in theory, it could happen. In theory, it could happen. Well, let us pop over to the daily quest guy. Grab those. It makes a lot of sense. And let's see what we can do here. In the group here, you get Emblems of Triumph for this one as the Gamma. Looks like still find here and Beta and Alpha, regular Heroic. One more time, one more time, one more time. We're gonna have to see if you can do each of the levels, but probably couldn't. Looks like random, just basic Heroic might just be completely repeatable. So you constantly get that. Random Dungeon doesn't even give the emblems. You go for a specific dungeon, you don't get any of it. So, more Emblems of Triumph. I guess also we could downgrade those to other ones too, but probably not too useful.
Hello.
So, Protocol Gamma. That's this Emblems of Frost. I guess we get some Frost. Is it just from Gamma? Interesting. Take this. It's money and frost. So we are getting frost from that. And then regular ones here also frost. Okay, so it was frost. It's just the group finder one here is triumph. Alright, that's fine. This is any heroic dungeon difficulty. Perfect. Then the raid one is way more frost and some triumph. Okay. So yeah, we can still get more frost here. That makes sense. I guess there's still... I mean, you'd want to get the best stuff from the dailies or people wouldn't really do it. Let's see if we can't get something going here. Titan Rune, Protocol, Gamma. Willing to take on the role of dealing damage? Yes. Not tanking. Not gonna do that. There's also some benefit of going to specific dungeons. There's like the fastest one that everyone likes to do. One of the ones that we did most recently. It was like Forge of Souls, pretty quick, since you just kind of run past everything like we did. And the quicker you do it, the quicker you can get your daily rewards. We're probably just gonna go with a random one here. Get the extra 48 gold. I'm here for it. So, there we go. We don't have a tank this time, so we're gonna be going in here as only a DPS. See how that works for us. So, random, Lich King, Titan Rune, Protocol, Gamma. What a name. Fine. Now queued in the dungeon factory. Alright. Just a random Protocol Gamma. Average wait time is still about 9 minutes. I'm fine with that. Better than the 20-ish that we were doing for a regular quest run through for those 3 dungeons. Anyways, we will see what we get. And here we go. Probably. Unless things go wrong. Things could always go wrong. We're going into Gundrak. Alright. Well, let's get everything going here. In Gundrak. And a soul well. We got this guy. Give us some melee attack. Good thing. Potion of strength. Potion of some armor. Good to go. Yeah. Me, Eric Erickson, Dwarf Warrior. Hobo from Benediction, Human Warlock. Jumping in the water. Survived even. Amazing. Barbaroche from Benediction, Human Paladin. Osmolite from Etish, Dwarf Paladin. And Niceville from Mankford, Brick, a Gnome Mage. Alright. Let's see what we are dealing with here. Going on in. First for me. Get all clumped up here. Do some AoEs. That was a good time. Our slams going. Put my pummel. Slam the other guy. Okay. A little bit of that going here. And executes. Here comes more guys. Oh boy. Got some light green here. Never too worried about greens, really. They're not even blues. Probably not too worried about it. Alright. This is Dracula. And down he goes. We're getting plenty of reputation for these. Should be good. Should be good.
We fought back the scourge. What
Alright. Oh, this guy's health. Thank goodness. Oh, he's transformed. Get some sun just here. That also helps. Yeah, 1.7 million health, my goodness. Use damage down. Generally helpful. Alright. Heroic strike here. Why not? 1.7 million health, my goodness. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Some damage down. Another heroic strike here. A million plus health does definitely take a little bit here. Everything going here. The big mammoth guy. Wild stuff. Exhumate has got over 300,000 health. Ow. That quake was not ideal. And finish it off with some executes here. That is a whole bunch of stuff. Got plate helmet here. Worse in a lot of ways than we already have. And a wrath spear, which is a pole arm, which we can't really use. Alright, pretty cool. Pool of twist reflections. One of these. Activated, dropping that. Looking good. Alright. Looks like we are going down this way. Getting out of the water? Get out of the water. I need to deal with the fish there. Bonus boss? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we won't. Alright. Akari Colossus here. Oh, and all these guys. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see how this goes. 800,000 health. That's some damage here. Doing something. Closer. Damage back down. Execute this one. Get rid of this guy. Quickly. Body of stone. Almost dead. I'll get out of the poison here. Generally, it's a good plan. I'm gonna merge. Battery didn't. Back to this guy. Stay out of the poison here. Looks like we dealt with everybody else that was down here at least. So we got that going for us. Which is nice. I think this green is like something for tank. Over here. Try to avoid poison this time, if at all possible. That. Lots of stuff on the ground. Not too helpful. Execute. Execute. And he's dead. Alright. Mail wrists here. And a shield. 200. About the same as what we're gonna have. And some other thingies. That's good. Okay. Not bad. A living mojo here. It's getting poison blood here. That's on the mojo here. Does nature damage. Some percentage or something. Oh, that's good. Alright, sneaking past the other one. Get out here. Find some sneaky boys. Venom stick on me. Some health. Anyways. Execute this snake. Attack another snake. All snakes are dead. Right. Next group. Very good. Not much rage currently. We get a decent amount of rage most of the time. Here comes guys. Right him. Get behind guys so we can't get got. I prefer to not get got, preferably. I'm gonna drop that venom stick, because why not? Always a good time when you don't get venom stick. Okay. Those guys down. It's always with snake guys. And just start with a bunch of S's. Just makes sense. Just makes sense. And some exploits. Lots of reputation here. We could probably already switch. Reputation. If we're exalted. Here until keep the damage up. Look at all these snakes. Look at all the silly snakes. Trying to dodge the other snakes coming in, or we just good? Looks like there might be tracking off in this direction. Oh, the pet was running off somewhere. That's generally not what you want. Generally not what you want to see. The pet is just coming back from going on an adventure. Oh boy. Last one here. A Platinum Medallion of Regeneration. Health stuff. And a mace here. And War Mace of the Invoked. We can interrupt some of the venom spits. Might as well. Since we're here. If we have. Alright. Keep moving around. I guess we were in combat, so we need to wait till we're not in combat before we're able to switch to damage. That's fair. There we go. Now we're getting the different reputation.
Kari gonna kill enemy.
chance to get everything over here. I think we might be summoning minions. Here comes a whole bunch of snakes. The sun is going. AoE's going. Deal with all the snakes. Oh my gosh, lots of snakes are coming. Alright. Oh my gosh, we're dead. Probably stood in something. Ow. Somebody got stuck. Okay. Ouch. No, don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Right. You aren't in a party. Yes, I am. And somebody's coming right back. That's fine, too. You aren't in a party, you aren't in a party, you aren't in a party. Weird. Doesn't seem like this works quite as well as you might hope. Let's go back in here. Back to where we were. Like down in here. Yeah, we can see by the where our corpse is. So that's alright. That's alright. Back in we go. Alright. Let's go back to here. Try not to fail this, preferably. Good water jump there. Here we got this. And we can probably get our buffs going again. Could be a smart plan. Also heals us up, which is nice. On the plus side, we are getting this bonus, which is also good. Let's go there. There we are. And pop some more potions. And now, so they might already be back there. Ghost form now. So it should be coming. It should be coming. Alright. Yeah. Reputation here. We can go check out what we got for getting exalted with Warmaster Cord. I think it might be a dragon mount. That's probably why we were doing it first. Get more dragon mounts. Always a good time. And then, yeah, we're miles away from getting exalted with the other ones here. That's okay. It's okay. Might not need this tabard anymore either. We can probably just get this back for basically free. That's alright. Send this guy up again. Got a buff from that. All sorts of buffs here. Chance to shatter armor target, increasing all damage. Target takes like 20%. Do 5% more damage. And 5% health. 5% healing. All sorts of good stuff. Alright. Get back to here. We went this way. We jumped down. We're just gonna do that again. Seemed to work. Rock boots. Run away from the fish. Out of the water. Head up this way. But don't go too far that we aggro anything, because that'd be unhelpful. Stick to this side to avoid the other living mojo. Preferably. Back through the snake section. Also good. Pet's running again. That wasn't the problem that time, so I think it's fine. Okay. So maybe checking for people getting stuck. That is not what we need right now. Here we go again. Slash ran. Let's get all our stuff going. All kinds of stuff. Pay attention. You might be getting stuck with something. This stuff is immune to things. Oh my gosh. Ow. Poison Nova? Yeah, that's it. That was a problem. Oof. You see the tank backing up, it's probably something you should avoid. Surprised I didn't kill us before then. So we stuck. Free them. Okay. Another person's freed. Ooh. Dealer dead again. Ouch. Alright, more things we need to worry about here.
I'll eat you next, man.
Yeah, we're gonna just release Spirit here. That did not go well. That did not go well. Right, back into the dungeon here. Why it says we're constantly not in a party? I think it's because like there's a difference between a party and the instance dungeon group kind of thing here. Recently to your death, but you ghost anyway. And I'll be getting hit by Poison Nova. Yep. Gotta be careful of that. It should probably only be me and the tank being a problem. Because we're the ones in melee distance. We'll consider that. So get back in there. It's partially positioning that we need to figure out here. What's this? What's the Kirin Tor thing we got on? That's okay.
What brings you here?
Armor. So get back there and then we can pop all our buffs again. We're gonna pop them here. That's fine too. Snack on the balcony. That works. All of our buffs back up again. This scaling based on how terrible we're doing doesn't look like it. Just a flat 5%. Yeah, definitely need to not get hit by the Poison Nova. I'm surprised that either the Poison Nova didn't happen until the end last time, possibly. Because we managed to just kind of deal with it. And didn't immediately die. There's definitely something here. More buffs for everybody. All kinds of buffs. Through the water here. Still not dealing with these fish, we're just kind of ignoring them. That's not the problem here, though, so I think we're okay. Are we really okay? Good question. Good question. Rocket boots. And blinking, oh, this guy's on the wrong side this time. Looks like we are gonna fight him then. Live in Mojo. One guy's not as much of a problem. Right. Now we're even better with running past here. Let's play the soldier. Strength, stamina, crit. Not too shabby. Alright. Yes. Real question is, what is the size of the Poison Nova here? Just gonna need to run away. I guess the tank might just have enough defense to deal with it. Since they have to be the tank and they're gonna have the boss chasing them down when it's doing the Poison Nova. Or maybe just stand still. It's also an option. Both are good. There's a soul portal. It's fun. Alright. Okay, positioning. One of our main problems we're having. Clearly. Damage-wise, I think we're alright. Alright. Decent. We are the second worst geared. Okay.
Drakari gonna kill anybody who trespass on these lands.
Alright, so we need to be aware of Poison Nova happening. That's Venom Bolt. That is not Poison Nova. Venom Bolt. Also fine. We got stuck. Venom Bolt again. Let's go in down here. All the snakes are also getting fast. Poison Nova. Where's these snakes here? Poison Nova. Read the tank. Snake ramp. Did we get the snake ramp? So we got the snake ramp. Oh, we were in the Poison Nova. It's too concentrated on the snake ramping. Which all these snakes are here. Him. Just about got there. Ouch. That did not go perfectly. Cloth hands. No. Plate boots. Looks like a tanky kind of set. Only level 200 here. Not to worry about it. Alright. We just about managed it. Almost. Yeah, I have nothing to revive anyone. We got there. We got there. Eventually. Kinda. Yeah, we're just kinda chilling. Wait for everybody to get back. Check the dungeon map here. Came down this way. We're kind of fought some guys, went down the snake path. We're getting there. We're getting there. We probably activate this altar. Not gonna mess with that. Alright. Hurry back in here. One of those vibrating blades. Pretty fun. Luckily, it also didn't pull any of these guys on the side here. That's nice. That's nice of them. Who are we? Got a need roll happening. Very cool. Yeah. Tank boots for the tank. I can see that. I can see that. Everybody else getting back in. I dropped a few of these. Looks like they're down at the bridge. Probably activate this, I'll be fine. Cross up the bridge and get to the final boss area. Activate the altar. Oh, somebody died again. Did you jump off here and fall and die? Oh. What happened there? Two people just randomly died. Mysterious. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. Let's get back over there. Looks sort of water walking. Ah, did the water walking and then fell into the water. Was water walking so they just died instead. Yeah, I could see that happening. I could see that. I just gotta be careful about that water walking. Sometimes there's like a specific way you need to fall into the water to make it not kill you. Over here again. I'm not sure exactly where we're going. Let's up on another side here. Right, here's the bridge. This is now available. There is a guy in the middle there. A rhino. Everybody, gather around and not be dead. We're working on it. Group up over here. Yeah, for only this much water, I think water walking is probably more of a hindrance than a help. Imagine that as a hardcore death. You just got water walking and then you break your legs on the water and die. That'd be a shame. Alright. Looking good. Well, good enough. We're looking good enough. We're doing acceptably. I'm the only one that doesn't have mana here. Everybody can get prepared before the fight. We can kind of get prepared before the fight. Get a little bit of Blood Rage and Berserker Rage going. Okay, where are we going? I don't think we need to go that way. We're gonna go this way. Yeah. Could also probably go with Command Shout for health. But again, that's probably only gonna help the tank. Alright, Rhino guy. Got some help. Look at him go. Probably focusing on the actual guys here first. I see him. And I got the Rhino. We can... I don't want him angling towards me here. Let's not do that. Execute the Rhino. Angle. Looking good. Looking good. Now we got Rhino Riders. Oh boy. Alright. Try to not be in front of him, probably. It's generally not what you want to be. If anything has any frontal cone attacks. Stuff like that. Rhino on the run. Execute. That got the guy down here. It's over here. Execute. There you go. Plate shoulders with a whole bunch of strength on them. Lovely. Haven't gotten anything so far. That's alright. Not too worried about it. Don't get too far over here. Just grab anybody else in. Preferably avoid that. Being melee DPS can have some drawbacks. Just being in melee range of things. Sometimes a pretty bad place to be. In general. Execute. Execute. We got the Rider guy. Who can also get executed. There you go. Money. And one more Rhino guy. I guess there's a chance that our AoEs are hitting the Rider here. It'd make at least some sense. We got a whole bunch of different numbers. Probably. It comes off at like half health. Seems like a reasonable thing to possibly assume. A bit of damage here. Execute. Execute. Just inside the Rhino. Dumb. Okay. Is the final boss guy? Sure looks like the final boss guy. And straight into the final boss guy? The bold strategy. Alright. Pop everything here. Oh boy. Nope. That looks like a certified Spin and attack. Don't want that. Don't want to be getting in the way of that. High profit of the economy. Now he is a rhino. Good for him. Damage down. Oh boy. We're getting got or something. We got impaled. That's what happened. Ouch. Hate when that happens. Hate getting impaled. Oh boy. Please do not impale me. Don't appreciate it. You're impaled again. Seems to be not the worst thing to get impaled. Which, honestly, is a little surprising. He's gonna stampede. Not. I mean, he's not in rhino form, so I don't know how he would stampede. Execute! It's time to execute. Time to not get spinned on. 1,000 damage every couple seconds. And down he goes.
I'm gonna show you power.
Can't use leather. Just start with the Weaver Protector. Human Protector to the Warrior Hunter Shaman. Meh. Girdle of Waste with tanking. Really need it. And a Frozen Orb. And we get all of these. Looking great. So we did end up getting this. We could use this. That's nice. Well, we'll see what we get for this. There we go. If we scroll up through here, we can see that we got some stuff at the start of this mess. We got Defiler Scourge Stones and Emblems of Triumph for just doing the dungeon. Here we go. And that is that. Use this. Teleport out of dungeon, leave instance group. Feels like that would probably do the same thing, right? Let's teleport out of the dungeon. Turn in our rewards here. Turn in the other quests here. Yes, we got more stuff here, so. Let's pop on over to the quest turning guy. Let's take a look at this. Just guard the Wayward Protector. Might be able to get an upgrade to the tank chest at least. That'd be nice. Can be a bunch of different races, but class Warrior Hunter Shaman.
Can I assist you?
Should like say what level the things are going to be for this. I mean that's like an add-on that shows item level, so I think they can probably add it to that. People just probably just know what they're getting. That's drops here for the most part. Turn this one in. Get more Emblems of Frost and money. And this one we get it's Frost and money. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go turn this in. It's gonna be over here at the armor guys. This is Wayward Protector. There's like 2 different levels of these class turn-in items that you can get. Turn this in. See what we got. Okay. Plate armor merchant.
My attention.
This is in plate. Chest guard the Wayward Protector. Chest guard the Wayward Protector. Chest guard the Wayward Protector. Alright. These are 225. Valious Siegebreaker Battle Plate is what we already have in the DPS set. So we're probably going to want to go for the other one here. This is Wayward. And the higher level one is also... No, that one's Breastplate. This is Chest Guard. So it's not even, you can tell by of the blank blank. These are gauntlets, mantle, leg plates, breastplate, crown. These are gloves, spalders, leggings, chest guard, helm. So, there's a difference. Yeah, this is the lower level one. So definitely just want the tank chest for this, I guess. Because the tank chest here is probably not quite as good. A little bit of defense on that. This one has defense, parry, block, more stamina, sockets, defense rating bonus. Part of the set. Yeah, definitely get that. So we're gonna need gems, and we're gonna need enchants. So we'll take the tanky one. Defense rating by a whole bunch. Slightly less defense rating technically. It's got parry rating and block value. I have to keep looking to make sure we get this what we need for
Watch, hit her back.
tanky stuff. Overall, quite a bit more stamina. So that's nice. Let's see if we can go buy anything with all of our emblems and nonsense. Currently, we are rocking 11 Scourge Stones, 40 Triumph, and 14 Essences and 18 Frosts. I think we need a lot more Frost before we get anything we even want. These are like a lot more. Stuff like 50 Frost, 95 Frost. A few more we could get one of these with our Emblems of Frost, but don't really need it.
Good luck, friend.
Triumph, the downgrade. I think you can downgrade the emblems. I'm not really seeing that in the shops here. Maybe somebody else. These we could get something. This has more damage, less strength, stamina, defense, dodge, hit. That's more of a tank piece. And the DPS Throne one here is attack power, agility, expertise, armor penetration. So lose out on the strength. It's probably still decent. We don't need to really care about the damage for a second there. That doesn't actually do anything. We lose more strength when we gain back an attack power. The crit and the agility are something. Expertise and armor penetration are also something. It's a thrown weapon. So, eh. And then besides that, everything else is a bit too expensive. I also got almost enough Emblems of Triumph for something in here. I'll probably just save the Emblems of Triumph in case we ever come back and want to do stuff with that. Scourge Stones.
You need something.
We need one more to get one of these, but we kind of don't want that. And besides that, everything is a bit expensive. Like 30 plus for things. Eh. I say eh. Again, this would be good if we were spamming out tons and tons more Gamma dungeons here. Not really doing that. I think we would be better off
Leave me be.
getting enough Sidereal Essences to get an upgrade here. Because that would actually somewhat help. I mean, that's not going to matter either way. Honestly. But I was looking at this here, which is straight up strength, stamina, crit, armor penetration, extra socket. We can put two gems in there, get it enchanted. That should be great. So we need 24 of these, so we need to switch out 10 of our Scourge Stones to get this. I mean, it's actually an upgrade instead of just having a bunch of things in here that we're never gonna use. So I think it's a good idea. Is it
Get on with it.
foolhardy to trade in all of these, or all but one of these? Maybe. But yeah, we're just not gonna be doing all these. This vendor's for 50, but it's also bind on pickup. Trophy of the Crusade. I don't know why you would buy this if it's just 50 gold to a vendor. You could get almost 2 of these to auction. I guess it depends on what the prices of things are. But yeah, call it a mistake, but we're just gonna buy a whole bunch of Sidereal Essences. I'm fine with it. With the way things are gonna be, we are not likely to do more of these dungeons. There's a whole achievement for doing all the Gamma dungeons, or doing a whole bunch more dailies every day, getting a whole bunch of Emblems of Frost to get stuff, but honestly, with the potential time limit we're now under, I've got other things I'd rather do. We're just going to buy another one of these. Side hero lessons. Side hero lessons. If our goals were to get more better things, we would definitely not do this. But we've got our own things we're trying to do.
Ashes to ashes.
Next, sidereal essences. Let's get these. A bunch more armor, a bunch more stamina, a bunch more strength, more crit, more bonuses. Socket bonus is even better. So yeah. Shoulder plates of the Celestial Watch. Get those. And now we have 0 sidereal essences. Brilliant. If we can figure out how to go down on, make these go down, probably buy something from here. I think you'd really want like the entire set of heirloom stuff. Heirloom weapons exist? I bet they do. Yeah, those are heroism. Then we have Frost and Triumph and Valor and Conquest and Justice and cooking stuff and honor points. Yeah, decent amount of honor points here. PvP, I don't know.
Careful.
Not a priority. Let's see what our new stuff looks like here. Here's our shoulder pads for these fancy skull guys. These are just straight up better in every possible way, so definitely what we want. I like it. So let's put on these. They're not part of a set, but we also didn't have the rest of the set anyways, so not a huge deal. We'll put these on here. Non-refundable? Yeah, I'm fine with that. So they're new skulls with big horns on the side. I like it. Always fun to get new things. Check off the tabard here. See what the tanky chestplate looks like. I guess we don't need to take it off. It looks the same. I guess it is the same kind of situation here. It's the Siegebreaker breastplate, but with tankier stats, I guess. Yeah, looks just the same. Wild. That's not gonna make switching between the sets complicated at all, but obviously it doesn't actually matter because we've got other things. We're gonna need gems. We're gonna need enchants for these new bits. Can I keep the old shoulder pads? I guess. Gotta figure out if there's gonna be like a cosmetic holding space or something at some point. We got a lot of stuff in the bank. Let's get over to the laces here. I'm gonna go up to here to get the enchant there. I'll probably get over to Dragonblight to check out what we got for the Exalted there. That'll be good. Yeah. Probably just going to replicate exactly what we got in the other slots here. So we're gonna want the attack power and crit from this, a strength and crit gem, a regular strength gem. Just having an extra slot's just really nice too. That's for sure. Get over here. Yeah, that's pretty great. Yeah, we didn't have any of the rest of this set anyways here, so we weren't getting anything. We have like a different set. We got 3 pieces of the Valorous Siegebreaker set here. These are Heroes Dreadnought. That's kind of a separate thing. So, one more of those and we get an increased critical strike chance of Mortal Strike and Bloodthirst. We don't know really where to get those. I think these are, yeah, these are also still, like all these. So we need to find the other pieces of that from just the dungeons and stuff. We have Conquerors and Valorous. So it's 225 with the helmet and legs. This one's 232, Conqueror. So it looks like we can do either or. It still works as the set. That's nice. If we just find different shoulders. These are Dreadnought. Yeah, these are lower level shoulders, so those did not count. Those did not count. This with us. Alright. This is the same kind of situation here. It's definitely better than this. There's no set there either. Is there a chance of Devastate? Let's see if we got anything else in that department there. Let's get buy a power thing here. Spell power, nope. Want greater dodge and defense, nope. Is that the right guy? Spell power. Inscription of the Axe. Attack power and critical strike to shoulder. Yep, that's what we want. 80 gold for a greater inscription of the Axe. Then take that here. And put it on these ones. Perfect. Now we just need an enchant and sockets here. It doesn't have enchants. I think this counts as the enchant, actually. Because we don't just have the gems for the socket there. So we just need to get an enchant on this. +8 all stats. +10 all stats even. We'll go for the 10. Let's see here on the map. Yeah, it would be faster to get back to Dalaran, so we'll do that first. Yeah, new kind of skull here with fancy shoulders. I like it. Looks great. Didn't get much else in terms of drops, but that's alright. Not too worried about it either way. I mean, we got an upgrade from this. Probably could have actually needed on that since we knew we actually would need. I mean, we need to know exactly what all the names of everything are, but overall, that's also good. Do we go for the blue and yellow socket here for that? I don't even have any sockets on that. Goodness. We go for defense and probably fine. Let's go to the tower here. Let's see what we get. Reputation exalted with them. I feel like it's probably a dragon. That's why we chose it. Yeah, overall, 2 upgrades. Can't complain. Anyway, I think we're good then. Yeah, if we wanted to get more stuff, we would just keep doing the daily dungeons, keep doing the gamma stuff. Keep doing the random. I just like the random more than just doing the same quick dungeon over and over. Progression-wise, that would definitely be the best if you're only going to do one thing a day, or anything at all, really. And then more of the frost would have to be from raids and stuff, but given the weekly raid, much more difficult to get into a raid. This is random dungeons, not random raids, which that'd be a whole different situation for sure. There's definitely a lot more going on in raids. Even the ones that we've messed around in. Get a lot more people going. A lot more things can happen. Anyways, I'd call that successful. Let's see what we can get here. Warmest Chord. This was revered. Revered. We are exalted now. Exalted, revered, exalted. Leather 200. There it is. Reigns of the Red Drake. Just gonna summon this mount. Very fast mount. Do you want to spend like half of our gold on a slightly different colored dragon? Spell power and mana to a head slot item. Nah. Doing a jewel crafting thing. So all a little bit under level here. So spend half the gold on a red dragon. I mean, that's thematic. I mean, it's not quite half the gold. We'd still have 2,000 gold. I mean, we put in all this effort having this equipped. So I say yes. Let's get the red dragon. Yep, go for it. We have fun here. One red dragon. Add it to our mount collection. Let's get that on here. Different collections. This is the bronze drake we got from Dungeon Drop. This is the festering emerald that we got from just membership. Nightmarish emerald membership. Here is red. Let's a slightly different color. I like it. Red drake here. And we can always switch between them as we see fit. And red drake. It's slightly different color. Look at like darker top scales there. Cool, cool, cool. Worth it. Worth it. Especially since we can run around with the different colored drakes here. Yeah, in this light, it's not as impressively different. About the bronze drake here. Definitely a bit lighter. Pretty similar though. I'm good. We make our choices. This is obviously what we need to spend our money on. We also need to spend some money on gems and enchanting and stuff, but I mean, just what? 2 gems for this. We need to get 4 gems and an enchant. How much could that possibly cost? We got the red dragon from the red dragons. I like it. So we will get back out to Eastern Kingdoms. Keep working on all this stuff out here. Mostly, next up, Northern Eastern Kingdoms. I have decided. Next time. Goodbye.